So I am up at this time because I'm having a very difficult time. Oh hey everyone, my name is Chucky Bartolo. As you can tell from the background, things are going to be slightly different in this video, but don't worry, I will be sparing you the ASMR. However, it is currently 3 o'clock in the morning once again, so I will not be shouting or my usual excitable self and just having a conversation. Heads up, this video, weird. The world is topsy-turvy, everything is not as it should be, which is why I'm currently in my pajamas, minimal face, basic background, sipping a coffee, having a chat with you. Still very hot. So I am up at this time because I'm having a very difficult time processing everything. I am an entertainer who makes most of my money from live shows, performances, gigs, drag, blah 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 blah. So the thought that I may have weeks/months without income has like flipped me out. I also make around 2 videos a week, sometimes 3, sometimes 1. I've only flopped once, but it's fine. And I usually make these videos to be shared and to be viral and all this shit. This time this video is nice and intimate, which means it's probably only going to be watched by people who really enjoy my content, and that is something I'm happy about, because first and foremost, I want to take the time to say thank you. I know there are people who pop in and out, but every single video I put out, there are people who are constantly watching it, and they are so supportive and so nice, and I really appreciate you. The guys who actually come for my content really appreciate it. In my old videos, back on my Valhero vlog days, I constantly used to thank followers because I'd be very excited by small increases.
Hey guys, so let's go straight into the first order of business, which is thanking you all for subscribing. I have hit the 500 subscriber mark, which is something I was hoping to do.
As I started making videos again, I was finding it very hard to not be reaching numbers I was on other platforms, and my mind was fucking up. But if I see 1,000 views, I forget that's 1,000 people. Like, imagining 1,000 people in a room, the government will shut it down. But imagine 1,000 people in a room is much. So I do want to stop and say thank you very much. If nothing else, it has really helped me reanalyze how appreciative I am of everyone's support. That said, I am in a very precarious situation. Very scary situation. So before I go any further into this video, which has no plan, it's just me being honest with you, I do want to say this Saturday I have a live stream happening. It's going to be my first live stream. I've wanted to do a live stream for ages. My favorite thing to do, even in my stand-up comedy shows, is interact with the audiences. So this is great. You can ask some questions. There's going to be some scripted humor. There's going to be some non-scripted humor. We're just going to hang out. If you haven't been financially affected brutally by the coronavirus and you feel like tipping me as though you bought a ticket to my show, everything will be explained on Saturday. But just come, we'll have fun, we'll make coffee, we'll self-isolate, and we'll laugh, which is something we don't do as much of currently because the situation sucks. So I don't know at what point I am going to cut off what I was saying, because I definitely started rambling in this video, but the point of what I'm about to say in this whole thing is that I'm in a weird place mentally, and I've just started filming this without thinking it through, because this kind of helps me relax. Knowing people out there are going to see it weirdly, most people freak out on camera, it just makes me feel better. But also I am getting ready to quarantine myself inside this house, stay out as much as possible. I'm a heavy asthmatic, full face mask, so I am limiting my fucking contact to the outside world as much as possible. This video is going to be a nightmare to edit because I am all over the place. I think I just spoke to you about like all the shopping I've done, but we're going to get to that afterwards. We're going to put that clip later. I want to first speak to you about my project that I'm working on, which I have definitely mentioned to you 1,000,001 times. However, I want you to know I haven't just let them go. I naturally have a bit of an ADHD brain, so I start 50 things and don't finish them. I also get very excited about the next project and I work really hard on it. So the things I've been working on, no reason to tell you these things. You're not my boss or my teacher. I just like sharing things. I'm working on a Dungeons and Dragons campaign guide. For those of you who don't know, I'm basically trying to write like a story and the whole world to fit into Dungeons and Dragons universe so people can buy it, pick it up, and add it to their game if they want to. This is just a few screenshots, I guess, of the stuff I've been working on. Number 2, I've been working on a book for around 2 years, so just letting you guys know so that you keep bugging me to write it. Maybe I'll write it. Who knows? 2 weeks inside minimum. So I mentioned the podcast to you like 3 or 4 times. The reason it isn't out yet is because I'm trying to fine tune it. I will put pressure on myself. Here is a 30 to 40 second clip of what it is or what it's going to be or what the sound I'm hoping for is like, just so you understand why it's taking me a while, because I really want to get this perfect before I put it out, because it's not just a sipping tea and gossiping kind of podcast.
Welcome to the 100th episode of This Frequency Show. I hope you are as thrilled to be listening to it as I am to be speaking into this sharp-edged crystal. I've only cut myself on it once today, so it's a good day. In celebration of the 100th episode, I have pressed the small wooden button on the stand. I am currently unsure of what it does, but I did hear a pigeon croon outside just after I had pressed it. so this could be the pigeon elation button I have been looking for over a month, and that is good enough for me. So I am happy to announce that we have managed to collect a dream, and this week's dream is from little Elizabeth, who lives in the small house just before the marsh starts.
I see him again, but not with my eyes. I sense his lanky form just outside the walls of my cottage by the sounds I hear on our front porch.
Now I can insert the clip where I was speaking about all my thrifting stuff, which took too long, so it doesn't make sense to have it before. Keep me entertained. I have gone thrift shop shopping and it has been intense, and I bought curtains to use as material. I went to Poundland and I bought sack material to try and make an outfit. So I have a bunch of these sewing challenges which I'm doing for myself, but if you want a video of them, please comment down below to let me know that you'd like to see it as a video. I have actual material I bought to make a dress I really want to make, mesh to make these cute face masks because we're gonna turn this coronavirus into a fashion statement, or die trying, or both, and die trying, could go either way. I've also got these incredible baby boys who I'm trying to take care of in the best way possible, so here's a video of them looking cute. I just wanted to make this video to say many things. First and foremost, live stream on Saturday. Please be there. Support, like, comment, engagement. Number 2, thank you so much for watching everything I do. I know this video is going to do very badly because there's not much to it. However, I really do appreciate every single person who takes the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me, and I know that in tough times I can make people smile, and that makes me happy because that's literally my job. Like, even if I wasn't paid for it, which I'm not because of this, I'm not, but it's still what I feel is my job. You know, people have callings, and we're not going to get too deep. That's not the point. Thirdly, telling you guys my project adds pressure to me. Fourthly, it also means I'm not ignoring all the things I promised you I was going to do. It's just I have very bad focusing skills. Nearly dropped all my coffee on my microphone. And if you wanted something that really helps me out, which is completely free to you, you can go on my page, wherever you're watching it, YouTube or Facebook, and just like and comment on a bunch of all the other videos before. Literally, if you go and you put a waving emoji on like 2 or 3 of my older videos, it will help more than you know. And it costs nothing, and you're probably at home doing nothing anyway, so that would be great. I'm not gonna beg anymore. I suck at asking people for help, but it is a tough time. Also, I understand it's not just artists who are suffering, it's gone way beyond that. So if in any way this has financially fucked you over, my heart goes out to you. I feel you, bro. We are gonna get through this. It's gonna be weird, it's gonna be tough, but we're gonna figure everything out. My name has been Chucky Bartolo and will continue to be Chucky Bartolo, and I hopefully will see you at my normal setup, which means I'm not having a panic attack at 3 in the morning very, very soon. Mwah.